Alright guys, so yesterday was Sony's press conference, and we got another trailer that dropped for Resident Evil 8 Village. Um, I'm trying really hard to keep an open mind about the game. I know it's going to sound weird, but I have a lot of reservations about this game because if you've seen my past videos, and if you haven't, stop this video now and check them out. My Resident Evil 7 demo playthrough and my Resident Evil 7 game review. I do like Resident Evil 7. I'm just going to get that out of the way. I like Resident Evil 7, but as I clearly pointed out in that review, that it had barely to little anything to do with Resident Evil, the franchise. I have so many things inside that video to prove it that it can't be disputed. So, going into this, when I saw the initial trailer, almost a year ago now, 8 months ago maybe, of the first trailer for Resident Evil 8, I didn't know what I was looking at until you saw the Umbrella insignia, which is not a good sign when you're talking about Resident Evil. I feel like Resident Evil has lost its identity quite a bit in the new titles. I'm very happy with the remakes, even 3, even though a lot of people hated the remake of 3. But, okay, so I'm going to try to keep an open mind on this. We're going to react to the trailer, even though I don't really do reactions to stuff. And then I'm going to give my thoughts on it. So, here we go.
All clear. Come on, move! Chris?
Are there
What the
ninjas
hell?
in Resident Evil now?
Take him away.
Okay. Is this the Chris Redfield from Resident Evil 7? I'm assuming. The one that works for Umbrella? When I first saw that this was going to be this title, I thought, honestly, it was going to be a remake of Resident Evil 4.
The bell tolls for us all. They're coming again.
Okay, more creepy old people. And going down basements.
Mia.
Quit being so paranoid.
Mia. So you're replaying another game as
Long
Ethan?
ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work.
What the hell is this?
But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence. The bushes empty.
Okay.
Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free of Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees.
Looks like a Tim Burton movie.
Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine, under branch, and into the forest deep.
I mean, it still very much looks like Resident Evil 7. What the fuck are those? Those look like the Dwemer from
It's just a local tale.
Skyrim. What? Looks like the castle from Resident Evil 4. Village. So here...
If it's just looking, window shop away.
Is this the Penguin? 2021. Okay. Okay, so there's like a lot of different mixed messages in this, as there were in Resident Evil 7's demo when it initially came out, where it was heavily looking like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and everything. This, to me, is like not Silent Hill, this is like Sleepy Hollow level of stuff with... I don't know what the Tim Burton story thing was about. That was a little confusing. And I guess this is another story taking place with the Ethan character from 7. I guess after he gets taken by the helicopter at the end of the game. I really, really hope. This is what I'm hoping for the story of 8. I'm hoping that they explain more about why the hell Chris would be working for Umbrella. Ethan's character, for me, is not really that interesting. He never really was. He's kind of a faceless protagonist that you just played as in the game. The first trailer of this game when it released gave you the vibes of vampires and werewolves and a witch covenant or some crap. And this, I'm getting more of the same. So I know it's going to sound like I'm hating on this and I'm not keeping an open mind, but to anyone who has grown up playing the Resident Evil franchise, what does this have to do with Resident Evil? What did Resident Evil 7 have to do with Resident Evil as the franchise? These are games that are more like... I support Capcom in making more horror games, but I feel like 7 and 8 are now leaning on the Resident Evil name in order to sell copies of games. Instead of Capcom being brave and making new IPs that people will buy for horror games, I mean, that's what we want. It's leaning a lot on Resident Evil to try to like carry it into this new generations of consoles, and it's really confusing for me as a Resident Evil fan. I mean, a hardcore fan since I was a child. Now, I will keep an open mind. I will buy this game. I will play it and probably do a review on it like I did with 7. But it's hard for me to distinguish how this is a Resident Evil game, aside from there being Chris Redfield mentioned in this. I'm really waiting to see what gameplay is going to look like. I'm already assuming it's going to be first person again, like 7 was. But where can they go in the story? You know, if this was a Resident Evil 4 remake, like a remake, not even a remaster, not a reboot, just a complete remake. They built it from the ground up, used some of the same elements, put it in first person, and had Leon with these kind of graphics and stuff, I'd be all for that. That, to me, that's what that kind of looked like when they showed the village and the castle. That's what I thought this initially was going to be. And it's not. It's continuing off of 7's storyline. And I'm just confused. It's not that I'm hating on it, I'm just confused. And I don't know if that's the point. I don't know if it's just that Capcom doesn't even know where the Resident Evil franchise's identity is going at this point. We're branching off into these weird horror side stories that don't really tie into anything with the T-Virus, the G-Virus, the Arkaline Mountains, Raccoon City, or anything in reality. So that's why I'm confused. I will buy the game. The trailer does look cool. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys feel? If you have been playing Resident Evil as long as I have and been a pretty hardcore fan, I don't see how anyone can be honest and say that this is like Resident Evil, because it's really not. So I'll wait for the demo. I really do hope there is a demo released with this. I will get it, and like I said, I'm going to try to keep a hardcore open mind about this. I'm not going to shit on it. There's no reason for me to shit on it unless the game fucking sucks when it comes out. Then I will shit on it. But otherwise, I'm going to keep an open mind, get the demo, get the game when it comes out. And yeah, those are my thoughts on the Resident Evil 8 second trailer when that drops. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see me do more breakdowns of video game trailers, horror video game trailers like this, let me know in the comments section. I've never really done stuff like this because I just thought people weren't interested in my opinion when it came to trailers of games. So if you are, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video.